game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University First Class League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask that as a spectator, you can see the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not through any of your actions cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and schools, while your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game. It will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask you to show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game. The cheerleaders, the band, the pep squad, students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an integral part in team success. The officials for this game have been mutually agreed upon by school officials for both schools. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and participation in clinics will further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you as students, parents, and citizens to demonstrate the kind of respect for each individual you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will direct your attention to the 50-yard line, tonight we have a special event taking place. The Atlanta Athletics Hall of Fame was established in 2018 to highlight our Atlanta pride and great sports tradition. The first 5 inductees to the Hall were officially recognized as the class of 2018. They formed the first class and make up a great foundation of outstanding Atlanta athletes and coaches going back over more than a century. 3 more were honored in the classes of 2019, 2020, 2021, 22, and 2023.
How you doing, sir? Doing good?
Now, the class of 2024 honors 3 more inductees. On the field are family, close friends, and some who played for the 2 men to be honored tonight. Each new member of the Hall of Fame will receive a framed replica of the black granite plaque now on the stadium entry wall. At this time, Boyd Webb, who played at Linden and then Texarkana College of Duncan Thompson, presents the plaque to Duncan's children, Paula, Joe, and Pam. As a co-captain, Duncan Thompson completely added to back-to-back district football titles in 1945 and 1946. That earned him a scholarship to the University of Arkansas, but he did not stay with the Hawks. After a year back home, he played a year at Tyler Junior College, then was a 3-year standout end for the East Texas State Lions in Commerce. Their Duncan was named All-Star Conference, playing in 2 Tambourine games in Orlando. Offered a contract by the NFL Chicago Bears, he instead took a high school coaching job. With great success in Linden, he was hired in 1956 by Texarkana College to revive their football program. There he won the National Junior College Championship, compiling a record of 18-2-1 in 2 seasons. Offered a distributor's job by Humble Oil, they were estimated. He took the offer over the chance to be Bailey's freshman coach. As a successful businessman in Atlanta, he also served on the city council. The playing and coaching success led to introduction into the Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, Duncan Thompson. Next, we have Lady Rats coach Alyssa Waddell. Alyssa received coach class from Kirby McCoy, her first Atlanta high school coach, who encouraged her to enter the coaching ranks. Also, we were waiting for the volleyball team to get here. Coach Waddell coaches. As they were playing in hoops tonight and defeated the Lady Hornets. So, congratulations, Coach Waddell. Coach Waddell is track reading. With an outstanding high school athletic career in 3 sports, 2 college, Alyssa Waddell returns to Atlanta as a veteran of 25 years coaching. That career has dated back to her freshman year when the Lady Rats earned her a place in the Atlanta Athletics Hall of Fame. Twice voted the top Lady Rat athlete in 1994 and 95, she was also homecoming queen. Moving on to college at East Texas Baptist University in Boston, Melissa earned spots on the volleyball and softball team. She then went on to coach at 4 East Texas schools. In 2019, he was selected to coach the Fellowship of Christian Athletes softball all-star, and now will head the Ladies David volleyball program. Also cited as a 2-team player who served as leader in Spark Club, her energy transferred to her coaching ability. Coming home to where her career began, she is a deserving inductee to the Hall of Fame class of 2024. Next, Howard Point, who played for Richard Bull Johnson, presents the plaque to Bull's daughters, Janet, Vicky, and Julie. And we're also supposed to have his widow, Doris, and she's been hospitalized, so remember this family in your prayers. Bull's plaque reads, Thomas Bull, of career, he led the Lady Rabbits to their first district football championship in 1941. Then in 1942, he went to play at Baylor. Following his freshman season, World War II transferred the Bears until 1945. Bull served in the Navy training program during 1943 and 44. Switched to play center, Bull was Bears coach. He booted a last-second 42-yard field goal to give Baylor a 17-14 win over the Rockets. Twice earned All-Southwest Conference honors at center, and as a standout defensive lineman, he was selected to play in the 1946 East-West Shrine Game in San Francisco. Drafted by two pro teams, he chose instead to enter the high school coaching line. During the 1955 through 59, he was the Rabbits head coach. Then as a teacher and administrator, Bull served at Atlanta High School until his death in 1982. As a Rabbit great, he deserves to enter the Hall of Fame class of 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Bull Johnson. Please give a rousing applause for these outstanding three inductees and their families. The Atlanta Underage Hall of Fame seventh group, the class of 2024. Thus far, 23 Atlanta sports teams have become members of the Hall of Fame. Rabbit Pride and Atlanta's great sports division continues. Go Rabbits! Big Sabine.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you to this Atlanta versus Sabine football game, presented to you by Rabbit TV. My name is Will Davis.
And mine is Michael Dubuisson.
And we would just like to welcome you to this matchup tonight for your Atlanta Rabbits versus the Sabine Cardinals as we go to commercial.
I'm Dylan Thompson with Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. But you know, true wealth is found in knowledge. And that's why we support Atlanta High School and Rabbit TV.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead.
Here, we provide quality materials for your dream home, and Atlanta ISD provides quality educational opportunities to help students pursue their dream futures. Red River Lumber and the Design Center is proud to be a continued supporter of Rabbit TV.
Would you please bow your heads with me? Dear Lord, I thank you for gathering everyone here today. I pray for the safety of all staff, students, families, and athletes on both sides of the field. Keep us joyful in our losses and humble in our victories. Let all that we do honor and glorify you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
At this time, we will have the Sabine School Song. This time we will have the Atlanta School Song. Thank you, and you might be seated. We'll have the national anthem after the players come on the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time for your Atlanta Rabbits to run out of their tunnel. And it would be time for Sabine to run out of break their wall, but I don't see anybody.
Yeah, it looks like they haven't even came out of the locker room yet. I guess their pregame speech is running over a little bit.
Getting them hyped up. Last game that Sabine played, I believe, was a 14-43 loss to Gladewater, if I am not mistaken. Doobie's going to fact check me. But I do believe it was a 14-43 loss to Gladewater. Atlanta's last game, as the younger Rabbits run out on the field.
And it was 49-14.
49-14, thank you.
Lost to Gladewater. And if you look at the field tonight, the field is not just filled with the AHS varsity cheerleaders, but with the JV cheerleaders and the junior high cheerleaders.
And same thing goes for the band, filled with the middle school band members, which is really going to light them up. And here we go. We have some volleyball players for this Atlanta Rab team lead the Rabbits out as Jaden Riley does a few somersaults. And Doobie, can you tell us about Atlanta's last matchup last week against Jefferson?
Yeah, so the matchup last week, I think you had that score memorized because that score was 43-14 with Jefferson defeating the Atlanta Rabbits. It was the toughest game by far for the Rabs all year on the offensive side of the ball. Because even though the Pleasant Grove game at the start of the season was a tough game for the Rabs, they had a lot of offensive production that game, but the Rabs went in at halftime leading the Jefferson Bulldogs 14-13 and then came out of the second half and really had no offensive production at all and ended up not putting up any points on the board. And I just know that the coaches were not happy about that, and they're looking to come out this game and fix what happened in the second half last game.
I feel like it's a big thing for these Rabbits when responding to adversity as the Sabine Cardinals make their way through their breakable wall. Nice clean tear there. And I think it's a key for the Rabbits this week in how they respond to adversity because, like you said, the Rabbits went into the halftime against Jefferson leading 14-13, and they received the second half kick because they won the toss and deferred. And so Atlanta took the kickoff, and I believe there was a fumble by Kate Linwood. And so Jefferson recovered the ball, and then Atlanta's defense held Jefferson to a 4th and 15, and then had a questionable pass interference call in which Jefferson would eventually capitalize and score a touchdown on that. So, and Atlanta just after that, after Jefferson scored there, Atlanta just looked flat. All the energy just gone.
Yeah, and I feel like the main thing for the Rabs, or we'll go to the national anthem.
Yeah, we're about to go to the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please stand, gentlemen, remove your cover, direct your attention to the south end of the field as we will honor America with the playing of our national anthem by the Big Band Band from Atlanta.
Good performance there in the national anthem by the Big Bad Band from Rabbitland, who has a competition tomorrow in Mount Pleasant. So if you have time, go and support your Big Bad Band from Rabbitland. And shout out to the percussion section for the Rabbits, who had a competition not too long ago and took first place. Shout out Hayes Highland and Grant Allen. Shout out Grant Allen.
Yeah, and for the Rabs tonight, it looks like the captains are number 65, Ty Walden, number 32, Keaton Kinney, number 1, Markeelan Batten, and number 11, Cy Stroman. And then for the Sabine Cardinals, it looks like it is number 25, Miles Bradley, and number, what was that, 71, which was Hudson Coker.
And I'm going to assume that the injured player there for Sabine is senior quarterback Colt Sparks, the 6'4", 225-pound senior, who was, I believe, injured in the first or second game. I believe that's who that is, and that's another topic for the Sabine Cardinals. They have been without their starting quarterback since the first or second game, and it's been a real revolving door for them at quarterback. They've had some receivers try the position. They've had a backup quarterback try the position, but mostly they've just been running the ball a whole lot. They have a big offensive line, and so they're going to run the ball, and just run the ball some more. Try to 2 yards and a puff of smoke. That's the Sabine Cardinals offense.
Looks like Sabine has won the toss, and they elect to receive, so the Rabs will receive the second half kickoff. And you know, the Rabs, they normally like to defer, and if they don't win the toss, they love it the other team elects to receive, because they love getting that defense out there first.
Yeah, certainly good for the Rabbits there. Even though the luck didn't favor them, they still got the decision that they would have picked anyway if they'd won the toss.
Yeah. Sorry,
no, you're good. Just before we start, I want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors: Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, the iGuys of TXK, Red River Lumber, Price Hardware, Terry's Treasures, and the Rabbit Patch, which is open until midnight tonight since it is a game day. So you got some time, go down to the Rabbit Patch after the game and get you some food.
And before this kickoff, going towards how the game went last week against Jefferson, the Atlanta Rabbits had almost no run production, with Markeelan Batten, the leading rusher, having 12 carries for 15 yards when he's been averaging over 100 yards on the season. So I know the Rabs are looking to expand on the rushing game tonight.
And here we go, the freshman C.J. Whaley to start us off. Deep kick for Whaley. Recovered at the 20-yard line and taken down. Markeelan Batten on the Sabine Cardinal 26-yard line. Here we go, the Sabine offense comes out. Pistol formation, quarterback, believe that is number 3, Bryson Pabula, who escaped some trouble and then runs out of bounds at the, I can't see the.
Looks like the 15, about the
18-yard line, I believe.
Looks about the 15-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I can't count. My bad. That's the 14-yard line.
Yeah. Looks like in between, 14 and a half.
Yeah, math is hard. Here we go.
Looks like, but it was by number 20, Kagan Lloyd, who was able to push him out of bounds.
2nd and 22, pistol formation. Fake pitch and slung down. Looks like he lost his footing. Tackle will be credited to number 14 for the Rabbits, Dalen Collins, the sophomore. Pabuda is the quarterback's last name. Excuse me if I am butchering that, but I believe that's how you say it.
Another game, another set of cool last names we get to say.
I know. I was struggling last time with the game against New Boston. Here you go, run up the middle. Not a whole lot going there. Good defense by this Rabbit defensive line, and that'll bring up an early punting situation for this Sabine offense. That'll be a 3 and out.
Yeah, 4th and 17 for the Cardinals is not something you want to start the game out with, and the Rabs have the speedy and elusive Jaden Riley back to receive the punt.
And the snap is bobbled. Oh, it looks like the punt was somewhat blocked, but still got a decent little roll out of it. And that'll bring up amazing field position for the Rabbits and this offense.
It looks like the Rabs are going to take over on about the Cardinal 38-yard line.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for the Cardinals there. It looks like bobbled snap for the punter. I believe the punter was number 8, Taylor May.
And I believe that was Markeelan Batten, who was able to get around the edge and get a finger on the ball.
Markeelan Batten, who is the Rabbits' leading rusher, averaging around 11 yards per rush. Shows you how explosive he is there. Peyton Harrison in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. He looks left, throw to Markeelan Batten. And he makes one guy miss. He moves right, now he moves left, and the same guy he made miss ended up tackling him. Number 1, Hudson McNatty. I bet he's natty.
Yeah, but Batten tonight, we'll see, he's not only utilized in the run game, he is also one of the Rabs' leading receivers, and he has over 1,000 all-purpose yards on the season so far. And, the Arkansas commit's just looking to have a great senior season.
That is for sure. He's off to a hot start. Peyton Harrison in the shotgun. He's looking right, Jaden Riley. And he is, he breaks some tackle, breaks free, broke 4 tackles, tiptoes the sideline, and I believe he was knocked out about the, he's marked way back.
Looks like they're saying he stepped out on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it was a little iffy, but still a good play by Riley. He shook off 4 guys.
Yeah, after shaking off 4 or 5 guys right there, it's kind of hard to tiptoe on the sideline. So I guess he just did the best he could do. He had a great gain by the Rabs.
Yeah, certainly a great play by Riley. Few accurate throws from Harrison here. Tyler Morton trying to get his senior quarterback hot to start the game.
And tonight we have an unusual face at receiver, number 11, Cy Stroman, who only has 1 catch on the year, as he is primarily a defensive back.
Flip to the Carrier range, and that'll give Peyton Harrison another pass completion, making him 3 for 3 on this drive. That'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. And this is where you could possibly see a handoff to Markeelan Batten, the Arkansas commit, like Doobie said.
Something I'd also like to see in these short yardage situations are some more QB runs out of Harrison. Let him get out there and use his speed and elusiveness.
Harrison is very athletic, multiple sport athlete. And here's the handoff to Markeelan Batten, going for the edge. Touchdown, Markeelan Batten. And I would imagine you're going to be seeing a whole lot of that tonight, folks.
Yeah, right there, really the plan on that play was hand it to Markeelan Batten and let him run by everybody. Just run around everybody, get in the end zone.
Now here's the PAT. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is good. CJ Whaley, who has been very, very consistent on those PATs. Yeah, that play, that touchdown run just looked like a halfback stretch to the right side. Markeelan Batten just tried to get, he's pretty much faster than everyone else on the field, so he just stretched it to the sideline and tiptoed in unscathed. And that'll be a quick 7-0 lead for the Rabbits. And this Sabine offense is going to have to get some work done here on their 2nd possession of the night after this kickoff. Assume everything goes according to plan.
Yeah, because if Sabine's offense can't get anything going and they have some more 3 and outs, this defense is just going to get even more strained, and the Rabbits are going to be able to utilize that to keep pushing through on the run game and let Markeelan Batten have a great rushing game. Whaley back to kick.
And he's lining up, and he boots one very deep, almost over the Sabine returner's head. He's trying to make something happen, number 11 for Sabine, and he's tackled. First there was DeAndre Simmons, the freshman.
Looks like he was tackled right around the about the 15 and a half yard line.
Let's see where the Zebras put him. About the right in between the 15 and 16 yard line. Perfect call, Doobie. Here we go. Like I said, last time this Cardinal offense was out there, they had a 3 and out, so they're going to try to obviously do better than that. Here we go. Pistol formation, handoff up the middle, and there's not a whole lot there. About a gain of 1 for the running back, number 6, Kason Patterson.
And for the Rabs on defense, right, in the first drive of the game, Landon Johnson, a.k.a. Boosie, was not on the field, but now we do see him on the field, and he was in on that tackle because, he's leading the Rabs in tackles on the year, and you're going to see him involved in almost every single play.
Pobuda in the shotgun. 2 receivers left to the right. One comes in motion. Handoff up the middle to Patterson. And about a gain of 1. Oh, looked like there was some tussling on the far side of the field. Maybe Markeelan Batten, it looked like number 2, Caden Voss, were just going after it. Voss seemed to...
Some more extracurriculars happening over there.
Yeah, but there was no flags. I believe Voss was just holding a tackle after the whistle, perhaps, or maybe during the play, and just Markeelan Batten didn't really appreciate that. Here we go, 3rd and 7. Pobuda looking right, rolls right, throws right, and he threw it in the sideline. Looked like possibly Markeelan Batten might have had a little bit of a hold there. It looked like the receiver that Pobuda was targeting was like in the he was out of bounds, covered by Markeelan Batten. I don't know what happened there. Maybe some physical contact, but it looked like the refs are going to let him play.
Yeah, to me it looked like he was just running an out route to the sticks, and Markeelan Batten gave him a little shove, a little physical contact right there.
Excuse me, the punter is number 18, Jameis, and that was a high kick. Didn't go very far. Got an unfortunate bounce for the Cardinals. Looks like it'll be downed around the Cardinal 38, 39 yard line. It'll be the 38 yard line.
So the Raps will be taking over for their 2nd time in a row on the Cardinal 38 yard line. So the Cardinals punted from about the same position. This time the ball was not touched, but it ended up in about the same spot.
Yeah, they got a lucky roll last time on the punt, and they got an unlucky roll here.
Yeah, it looked like it just came right off the side of the punter's foot, just slipped right off his foot, so it wasn't able to get much distance.
And last time these teams faced, which was 370 days ago, the Rabbits won 40-37 in a thriller in Rabbit Stadium here. Peyton Harrison and Braylon Rowe with like 2 seconds remaining. As Harrison rolls to his right, throw Jaden Riley. Tries to make a man miss and does, and then drags a man for about another 5 yards. Number 2, Caden Voss on the tackle.
Looks like they're down to about the Cardinal 18-yard line. And in for the Rabs right now, running back, an unfamiliar face, number 16, Marshawn Woodbury, who had a touchdown in the previous home game against White Oak, and a really strong junior.
That's who it was. Not Hooks. Excuse me. I said we played Hooks earlier.
New Boston. You said New Boston.
I said New Boston. Yeah, I don't know. I'm
all over the place.
I'm off tonight, guys.
First
Sorry.
First quarter.
First quarter. Yeah. Jaden Riley comes in motion. It's going to be a handoff Woodbury. Almost got tackled behind the line of scrimmage, but he makes a good run. There is a flag on the play, however.
Most of the time right there in that area is going to be a holding call on the offense, but we'll just have to wait to see.
And it is a holding call on the offense. I saw him motion. I saw the head zebra motion. Number 65, Ty Walton, senior captain, call for the hold, left guard.
Yeah, and tonight the offensive line for the Rabs is looking a little different as the senior center, Chris Hill, is out with an injury. So the line is looking a little bit different, and it looks like I'm not completely sure who is taken over, but we'll get that to y'all later on.
Harrison rolling left, directing traffic, and looks like he's going to throw to DeCarvier range. Oh, tipped up in the air, incomplete. DeCarvier range had it in his hands, but that is a very difficult catch. He's unable to come up with it. Good throw by Harrison.
Yeah, I mean, he put that ball in the only place it could be to not be intercepted or not be overthrown. Just a perfect place ball by Harrison, but right there, it's just a hard catch to make, and I know DeCarvier range wants that one back. But to answer the question earlier, it is number 50, Charles Tyson, the sophomore, who is playing center tonight for the Rabs.
And excuse me, Ty Walden is the left tackle, not the left guard. Left guard is number 63, Landon Harper. Harrison, handoff to Mark Keelan Batten on the right side. Good run by Batten there. That'll bring up about 3rd and 10 on the Cardinal 19-yard line.
And it looks like Landon Harper, he is replacing Charles Tyson, who is the normal left guard.
Okay.
And Harper is also a junior, and I believe he played in the previous game against Jefferson.
Harrison looking left, has options. Jaden Riley overthrown. He was open for the first down and possibly a touchdown. Harrison's going to want that one back.
Yeah, right there in open space. Riley, he normally takes those for a touchdown. He's able to use his speed and elusiveness to get around those guys or just drag them into the end zone.
And he ran a great route, but Harrison just overthrew him. It looks like they're going to send out the field goal unit. And this will be about a 30-yarder.
36-yard field goal.
Certainly within Whaley's range, and it appears to be good. What a kick by number 3 from 30 yards. Oh, but there is a flag on the play.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad it's all working now. So that'll be really cool for basketball.
Offside, defense.
And the flag was on the Cardinals, but that penalty was declined. And so that'll make it 10-0 with 5:19 remaining in the first quarter.
That was just a great kick by Whaley right there. A 36-yard field goal for a freshman. I mean, that's really all you need, because most of the time that's really the only Ranger in high school football that you're really going to be kicking from. So.
Oh yeah, most certainly. And like I said, that was a great kick from Whaley. He kicked it really high. Maybe didn't get the best kick on the ball, but he still got it through the uprights, showing how big of a leg he has. Looks like we have Coach Mack down there getting his special team squad on the loop of what he wants done here. I imagine it'll be a deep kick from Whaley. As we have a great camera angle here for you. Another deep kick for Whaley. And looked like number 11, Sabine Terry Vaden, tried to hurdle Markeelan Batten, and that is not a good idea. You're not getting over Markeelan Batten.
Yeah, don't quote me on this, but I'm not sure that Markeelan Batten all season has been on the kickoff team, but tonight he has been flying down the field with 2 tackles on the so far the 3 kickoffs that they've had. He's had 2 great tackles in open field, and he's the first guy down there every single time.
Well, he's the fastest on the field, so it would make sense to have him on the kickoff. And here we go. Pabuda. He's going to keep himself on the left side. Makes a man miss, runs into his own guy, number 14, Lincoln Royce, who actually had a good block for him, but they just got their feet entangled.
It just looks like he got a little tripped up right there, and unluckily fell right over his blocker. But the same play again.
Yeah, the exact same play, and
goes for another good gain, and this time a first down.
And that is the first down for the Sabine Cardinals tonight. They're going to need a whole lot more of those if they're going to want to get in this ball game. And it looks like a little hurry up from the Cardinals here. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Pabuda in the shotgun. Hands off to Patterson. There's a flag on the play.
And the flag is going to be for too many men on the field for the defense because there were substitutions, and it looked like one guy didn't know that he was supposed to be off the field, and he ran off a little bit too late. And it was about 2 steps from the sideline when the snap happened.
And that'll be about a 5-yard penalty, setting up Sabine for a 1st and 5.
That's usually why you're running around.
Yeah, it looked like there were 3 substitutions on that play. Jaden Riley went in, Peyton Harrison went in, and Ty Walden went in on the D-line.
Yeah, you're going to have...
5-yard penalties, get a 1st down.
And good call from my main man, Doobie, there. And 2 receivers right, 1 left. Man comes in motion. Pabuda fakes the flip. Run from Patterson is a good one. He was chugging, and the ball came out at the very end, but I believe Patterson was down.
Yeah, another good gain and another first down for the Cardinals. Looked like it was a gain of about 8 yards for the running back. And
Payson Patterson is a big boy. He is 5'10", not exactly the tallest. I mean, still pretty tall, but he's 215 pounds, and he can move. As you get another good game from Patterson there, the Cardinals are starting to get some rhythm. First time in Rabbit territory, as you hear the announcer. You're going to feed Patterson, and he's slung down by tiny Keaton Kinney.
Yeah, and it looked like the hurry up this drive has been working good for the Cardinals.
And they're going to take some time here, have some subs, and Atlanta's going to sub as well, bringing in number 10, Jeremiah Flanagan, at the running back position.
Trying to sabotage you?
Pabuda with the snap, and looks like he's going to throw, running right. Nobody's open. Oh, he still throws. Oh, Peyton Harrison had an interception in his hands, and he dropped it. I think he was surprised that Pabuda threw it right to him and just couldn't hold on. Him and Cy Stroman are having a laugh about that one.
Yeah, I mean, Pabuda was going for the guy that was right behind Harrison, so Harrison jumped up in the air, but the throw was low to the ground, and he tried to go down and catch it, but, I mean, just caught him off guard a little bit. And that would Peyton Harrison does have 2 interceptions on the year, which is second on the team, right behind Cy Stratman Stroman, who has 4.
Peyton Harrison's the first baseman. He should have been able to make that play.
And now the 3rd punt for the Cardinals tonight on their 3rd drive.
All right, this is a booming punt. Fair catch, Jaden Riley.
By far the best punt of the night for number 18 for the Cardinals. And first time it looks like, or last time he caught it a little bit off the foot, but that time he got
He got a hold of that one.
He got a hold of that one. Good spiraling punt right there, and you know, they were able to get down the field on that one because it was high and good and long, and so forced Riley to make a fair catch.
That'll bring up this Rabbit offense. Harrison with 2 receivers to his right. Running back is Marshawn Woodbury. Hand off to Woodbury. Running right, has a big gap. About a gain of 7, I believe.
Looks like a gain
maybe
of
8.
Yes. Good spot right there. Up to the Rabbit 25-yard line. And setting them up for 2nd and 2.
Looks like Woodbury had some pulling blockers there and just ran right by him because he saw an open hole.
Yeah. We're always like to be. Yeah.
Atlanta's been running the ball well tonight. Another handoff to Woodbury, and he swarmed at the line, but it will be enough. Looks like a gain of 3, and that'll move the sticks for the Rabbits. Wasn't the best run, but it was just enough to get the first down.
Just like that.
And it looks like they will stick with a Woodbury at running back for now, letting the younger guy get some carries because he will be taking over next year whenever Batten and Austin graduate. So just paving the track for him to come through.
And I think you just need to give Markeelan Batten a break. He's been in almost every play, defense, offense, special teams. Here's a screen to Jaden Riley. Oh, and he's trying to break free, and he almost does. Good run by Jaden Riley, just slowly, methodically moving up the field and then hitting quick bursts of speed. His acceleration is off the charts.
And it looks like he's just untackleable.
Untackleable?
Yeah. I mean, everybody just bounces off of him, or they get close and he stiff arms them right into the turf.
Got about a minute 40 seconds remaining in this first quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Woodbury in the backfield, pistol formation. Harrison, play action, throws to Riley. Good tackle, good open field tackle there by number 1, Hudson McNatt.
Yeah, first time all game that Riley's been tackled with ease, and that was just a great tackle by Hudson McNatt.
And if McNatt doesn't make that tackle, Jaden Riley could potentially score a touchdown. There was nobody up the field after McNatt, so that's a great open field tackle. It would be big for the Cardinals here if they could stop the Rabbits and maybe get this ball back before the end of the first quarter. Harrison rolling right. Throw cross body to C.J. Whaley, and he is unable to catch it. Good throw by Harrison, and just Whaley is unable to make the catch. Looks like Markeelan Batten will come into the game now for Marshawn Woodbury.
Yeah, 3rd down and 7 for the Rabs towards the middle of the field. This is a situation where you really don't have to get all 7 back right here because you're going to be going for it no matter what. But they just I know they're going to want to get a few yards right here. So we could see a run, we could see a pass. We really don't know what we're going to see.
For sure. This is certainly an interesting situation. It's one of those situations of which if you punt it, you can pin your opponent very deep, but you also could have a good chance of going for it. And Harrison throwing deep, airing it out. Jaden Riley, he's open. Oh, good pass breakup by number 14, Lincoln Royce, excuse me. Great play by Royce there, and the Rabbits will send out the punt team. Harrison is also the punter.
Yeah, so right here I know they're going to be looking to pin them deep and try to force another 3 and out and give them good field position. And as the first quarter winds down, we only have 41 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And for the second quarter, I will not be here. Will be by himself because, here's the booming.
A high kick.
High kick.
Oh, great roll. Great roll for the Rabbits. That'll pin the Cardinals on their own 4-yard line.
But like I was saying, I will not be here for the second quarter because I will be going around for the second quarter Boo Cancer event, where we will be going around getting donations for the great Miss Allen and the Breast Cancer Foundation.
Yeah, it's a great, love seeing all the players out here wearing pink in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Miss Allen, who is fighting her own battle and recently rang the bell. So all those prayers ended up working for Miss Allen. You'd love to see that. Here we go, 30 seconds remaining in this first quarter. And if we had a womp womp sound effect, I would play it for Doobie, not going to be here next quarter. And a very odd formation, possibly a safety. And they're going to give forward progression on the 1 yard line, but there is a flag on the play, possible illegal formation or offsides, as Doobie is mouthing it. I don't know why. Yep. His mic is live.
I mean, just
offsides on the defense. Doobie was right. He should have spoken up.
Is that 3 for 3 on the night on penalties?
You know, I was going to miss you, but maybe not anymore. Here we go, 1st and 5 for the Cardinals. Second time tonight they've had a 1st and 5.
Still deep in their own territory.
Oh, yeah, I imagine it'll be a run.
9 yard. I mean, they might take it to the second quarter as the clock is running, and I believe that is what they are going to do as the time starts to run down.
And it's just trickling away, and they're going to have some break in the action. And we'll have a break, too, as we go to commercial.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Undetected vision issues can lead to difficulties in school, hinder social interactions, and even affect their self-esteem. The good news is that there's a simple solution: regular eye checkups for your child. If a vision issue is identified, corrective measures like glasses or contact lenses can make a world of difference.
The Eye Guys are a proud supporter of Rabbit TV and Atlanta High School. Go Rabs!
Here, we provide quality materials for your dream home, and Atlanta ISD provides quality educational opportunities.
And we are back from our commercial break, bringing up the second quarter in the game against the Sabine Cardinals and your Atlanta Rabbits. Sabine is pinned deep in their territory, and looks like they're going to have a little quarterback run here. There's a flag on the play. And that tight formation could possibly draw the Rabbits offsides again, and that is exactly what has happened.
First down.
That tight formation, the Rabbits get too close to the line, don't really check where the ball is, and that's 2 offside penalties back-to-back, bringing the Cardinals inching closer to Rabbit territory. They still have a long ways to go, but those offsides are certainly helping. Sabine going with a huddle here. They were going up-tempo last drive when they entered Rabbit territory for the first time. And they are in the tight formation again. Slung down by Markeelan Batten, slings down Lincoln Royce. They try to make a run to the right side, and that'll be about a 4-yard loss. Looks like the Cardinals are going to make some substitutions here. Pabuda is back in the game. A lone receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Looks like a speed option. Pabuda's going to keep it himself. Oh, and he had an open man. Kason Patterson was open for the pitch. It would have been late, but if he would have pitched it to Patterson, he could have gotten an easy gain of 25, maybe even a touchdown. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. Pabuda's going to need some magic here. Play action. 5-yard catch to number 21, Cole Lovelace. And that'll bring up 4th and 4. And I believe they're going to send out the punt team. Play clock is ticking as they send out the punt team. Be the 4th punt tonight for number 18, Jamis. And decent punt here. Got a pretty good bounce. Still rolling. And it'll be marked at the Rabbit 34-yard line. Pinning the Rabbits in their own territory. Great kick there by number 18. As the Rabbit band is getting hyped up. Giving this crowd some energy for the Rabbits. Harrison with 3 receivers to his left. And he's looking that way. Has an open man, Cy Stroman. And it's caught, Cy Stroman. Strapman Cy on the offensive side of the ball this time with a toe tap catch. Toe drag swag, if you will.
Cy Stroman with the catch, taking the ball all the way into Cardinal territory.
Great throw by Peyton Harrison. Better catch by Cy Stroman. It looked to be a little underthrown. Perhaps McNatt had a chance to intercept it, but Cy Stroman went back and got it. Harrison throws to Mark Keelan-Batten on the right side. He makes a man miss, and good run, good acceleration by Mark Keelan-Batten for about a gain of 11, maybe 12, depending on the spot. And it'll be 12. That'll move the chains for the Rabbits. The Rabs go quickly from their own 34-yard line to the opposing, to Cardinal territory on the Cardinal 16-yard line. Harrison looking left and throws to Jaden Riley. Jaden Riley catches it and goes down.
The 6-yard line.
One receiver left, one right. As I have eyesight of Michael Dubuisson as he's trotting around with his little pumpkin basket. Saying boo to cancer is the theme. Set up by Miss Charleston, the one and only. As there's a timeout called on the field by the Sabine Cardinals. That's their first of the half. As we take this time to shout out all of our sponsors, Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, the I Guys of TXK, Red River Lumber, Price Hardware, Terry's Treasures, and the Rabbit Patch, who is open tonight till midnight. And also just a reminder to shop locally. Help these local businesses out. There's a lot of good local businesses in the Atlanta area. And the Rabbits will come out with the same formation. One receiver left, one right. An extra offensive lineman in.
Farmers Insurance, Deep Park, will get some more after this play.
Markeelan Batten up the middle. And it's a touchdown, Markeelan Batten, for his second on the night. Markeelan Batten hits pay dirt for the second time tonight, bringing the score to 16-0 with 8:20 remaining in the second quarter. Rabbits will line up for the PAT. Whaley, who kicked a 30-yarder on the last possession. That makes him 1 for 1 with 2 for 2 on extra points. And then I'll make the score 17-0. This Rabbit offense has been cooking. As they toss Peyton Harrison his gloves to switch over to safety for the Rabbits on defense. Here we go, CJ Whaley back to kick. Tried the pin, the Cardinals deep. Low line drive kick by Whaley. Bobbled on the return. Patterson, the running back, trying to make something happen. Not a whole lot's happening there. Number 8, Eli Mitchell on the tackle. And here comes the Cardinal offense, who hasn't done a whole lot tonight. They've been in Rabbit territory one time. Patterson with the handoff, left side, and he's taken down by Jaden Riley. Jaden Riley went low, cut Patterson at the legs. Be a good run though, about a gain of 5. Excuse me, a gain of 6.
Second down and 4.
Sabine going back to the huddle. Wonder when they will go back to the no huddle offense. It seemed to be working for them when they tried it in the first quarter. Pabuda keeps it himself, running right side, has to make a man miss, and he does not. Evan Mitchell, also the backup quarterback, with a good tackle there.
Number 9. Evan Mitchell.
That'll bring up 3rd and 5. Since Mitchell had the TFL. Pabuda giving the call. One receiver left to the right. Patterson in the backfield. Patterson leaning forward, tackled. TFL, Landon Johnson, a.k.a. Boosie. Good tackle by him, and I believe that will send out the punt unit for the Cardinals yet again. Be their 5th punt of tonight.
Fourth down for the Cardinals. They'll send on Sabine Hyman to kick it away. Jaden Riley, number 7. stands at his own 30-40.
High snap, fumbled, and he still manages to get the punt off, and they got about a no gain on the punt. Punt goes for a net 0 yards. So in a way, it's basically a turnover on downs for the Cardinals. It won't be that on the stat sheet, but high snap there for number 18, Jameis, and not a whole lot he could have done. Jameis is the shortest player on the Sabine roster, standing at 5'7", and he wrangled it in, but he just did not have enough time to catch that punt clean. So that'll set the Rabbit offense up in Cardinal territory. Cardinal 27-yard line. Batting in at running back. Harrison looking left. Jaden Riley on the corner route. Oh, almost picked off by McNatt. Double coverage. Not Peyton Harrison's smartest choice there on the throw, as Jaden Riley is letting the Cardinal defense know what the score is after, I would assume, a little trash talk from number 14, Lincoln Royce. Harrison's with two receivers left. Now 2 receivers right, 1 left. Has Jaden Riley in motion. Hand off to Batten. Looks like a little sweep. Makes a man miss. And he's slung down by McNatt. I thought Markeelan Batten had a touchdown there. Good angle by McNatt. Good tackle for the Cardinals, saving a touchdown. That'll move the chains, though. Move the ball to the 19-yard line. And this Rabbit offensive line has looked good tonight without the senior Chris Hale. Landon Harper is holding his own. Harrison brings Riley in motion. Little pitch to him. And there's a flag on the play. Pre-snap penalty. I believe it's a false start. See what the call is.
False start. It's the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And it is a false start on the Rabs. As you see, a clean catch by the Zebra there for his flag. One-handed snag. Showing off the hands. Gotta love it when the Zebras are acting athletic. And here we go. Harrison in the shotgun yet again with Batten at running back. He's looking at the Carvier range. Slant route. Touchdown, DC range. And good pass by Harrison sets up a great route run by DeCarvier range. And DeCarvier range deserved a touchdown there for that amazing route. He was on an island, and he showed why he's a tough cover. Whaley with the PAT, little chip shot. No good. I believe it was wide right. That'll be Whaley's first missed kick of the night. And that'll make the score 23-0 with 5:43 remaining in this first half. As both the Big Bad Band from Rabbitland and the Sabine Cardinal Band are getting warmed up for their performances. Don't forget about that at halftime. Don't want to miss either of those performances. Both are great bands. The Rabbits, who placed third at the state competition last year, are in with a Western theme this year. Pretty good performance.
Number 6, Peyton Patterson. Number 11, Terry Andrews. And number 14, Lincoln Roy. Back deep to receive the hit of C.J. Whaley.
Whaley here with the kick yet again. Kind of a high kick left side. Number 11 trying to make something happen, and he almost does, but he's tackled from behind by number 8, Eli Mitchell. That's Eli Mitchell's second tackle on kickoffs tonight, excuse me.
Cardinals will stand at the 28-yard line.
And Tyler Morton is going to use his first time out of the night, as Sabine came out with 2 receivers left, 2 right look. Very spread action. Perhaps Tyler Morton didn't really like that. Or maybe he just wanted to give his guys a break. Either way, we have a timeout. I want to give a shout out to all of the athletic trainers and their head athletic trainer, Coach Bransford, making sure all the football players and athletes stay healthy, giving them treatment every now and then. Appreciate you guys. And this Cardinal drive will start on their own. Let me do some math here real quick. 28-yard line, excuse me. And same formation for the Cards. Babuda pistol formation, Patterson behind him. And he's gonna throw a little slant here. Good catch. Good yards after the catch. Good yak there by Lincoln Royce. Slung down by number 21, Cason Bird. Looks like they try to set up a screen there. Pabuda is scrambling. Just throws it up. Good catch. McNatt. On Cy Stroman. McNatt came back to the ball. Cy Stroman hesitated a little bit. Good catch by McNatt. Seeing a passing attack here for the Cardinals. I like it. Switching it up. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Pabuda's going to keep it, and not his best decision. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 7. 6. Pabuda, quick throw, number 21, Cole Lovelace, second catch on the night, and that'll bring up 4th and short, 4th and 1. And this is when you might want to see the Sabine heavy formation. Oh, and he's slung down. Landon Johnson broke through the wall of Cardinals offensive linemen and just slung Pabuda down. That drive looked promising for the Cards, but it is ended by a Landon Johnson TFL. And that's got to be heartbreaking for this Cardinal offense.
The morning sponsors for the Booster Club: French Furniture and Appliances, Flowers Construction, Genesis Prime Care.
Everybody else, have a seat. Everybody else,
Go to play 1st down and 10.
Harrison hands off to Woodbury, left side. Oh, WWE move, number 24. For the Cards, Zane Shearer. Nice tackle by Zane. Mr. Shearer.
2nd down and 9.
The sheer spear, if you will. Ooh. Kind of like that. That's going to be his wrestling name. And that's his signature move, the sheer spear. Here we go. 2 receivers to the right, 1 left. Jaden Riley comes in motion. He'll lead block for Woodbury. Woodbury powering through, falling forward. It'll be 3rd and 1 yard to go. These situations, Atlanta likes to give the ball in Peyton Harrison's hands, either a pass or just give him the option to run. He's a big quarterback, and they'll go Wildcat here. They've also done this a lot. Jaden Riley in the Wildcat. Cardinal defense scrambling. Marshawn Woodbury comes in motion, and looks like some miscommunication, but it's not going to matter. Jaden Riley's still going to get the first down and more. Makes a man miss, running up the right side, taken down by number 25, Miles Bradley. Bradley was clapping his hands ferociously, trying to get the ball, but the ball snapped to him, and it looked like there might have been some miscommunication, but it still didn't matter. Rabbits got the first down and a plethora more. Up the middle, pump fakes. And he's going Riley left end zone and is incomplete, a little overthrown. And guess who is back? The man, the myth, the legend, Michael Dubuisson is back. Welcome back, Dibby.
I'm glad to be back. Yep, we did a lot of running around with the little pumpkin basket.
The boo basket?
The boo basket, collecting money, and unfortunately I was not able to collect the most, but
you collect some still?
Yeah, I collected a little over $90, but
hey, that's still pretty good.
Every penny counts. One girl had $350, so yeah.
$350, like $350?
$350.
Oh wow,
yep.
Nice. And a little pitch to Jaden Riley, and he's slowing down by number 20, Hunter Murray. Mr. Murray.
Looks like on that play, after the play, number 55, Marcellus Kirk was unhappy about something. Look, he was kind of jumping up and down, throwing his arms around, so I don't know if there was something that he thought somebody on the O-line did wrong, or if something that a D lineman did to him.
And Atlanta looking for a call. Peyton Harrison throws his hands up. And looks like they'll wait the play clock out and call a timeout, I believe. This will be the Rabbits' second timeout of the half. And while they take a timeout, we will too as we go to commercial.
I'm Dylan Thompson with Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. But you know, true wealth is found in knowledge. And that's why we support Atlanta High School and Rabbit TV.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Undetected vision issues can lead to difficulties in school, hinder social interactions, and even affect their self-esteem. The good news is that there's a simple solution.
And we welcome you back to Game Day in the A, brought to you by Rabbit TV and all of our sponsors. Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, the I-Guys at TXK, Red River Lumber, Price Hardware, Terry's Treasures, and the Rabbit Patch. Whew.
3rd and 13 for the Rabs. Motion, fake pitch.
Trying to set up a screen. Markeelan Batten right side. He's got plenty of blockers. And Markeelan Batten, touchdown, 3rd of the night. That's his first receiving touchdown of the night. And this Atlanta offense is looking automatic. Looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, and for Batten, it looks like he said that was his first on the night on receiving.
First receiving
That's
touchdown.
his 4th receiving touchdown of the season and his 15th touchdown overall, leading the Rabs.
I'll say that's pretty good. Whaley here gets some redemption back after the missed extra point last time, and that'll make the score 30-0.
So as we prepare right here, the Rabs prepare right here for the kickoff, can you just give me a little breakdown on what happened while I was gone?
I mean, honestly, not a whole. I mean, there were a few touchdowns scored by the Rabbits. Cy Stroman had a spectacular catch thrown by Peyton Harrison for about a gain of maybe 40. But other than that, there was, I think, a touchdown by, like I said, Markeelan Batten had 3 touchdowns tonight, and then DeCarvier Range had a touchdown on a slant route. Good throw by Peyton Harrison, better route by DC Range. But that'll pretty much catch you up.
Thank you.
Been a pretty eventful second quarter for the Rabbits. Not so much for the Cardinals.
Yeah, because whenever I left, I believe it was still 10-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, I think so. So they've scored 20. Wait, was it 17 at the end of the first quarter? Or was it 10?
I believe it was 10.
Okay. And we're having a little complications with our scoreboard, but it will be fixed later. Don't you worry about that.
Little confused on the fair catch call right there, pinning them deep in their own territory on their own. But, you know, since the Rabs have been getting back there so quick all game.
I think if you take a fair catch, you move up to the 25.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And so the score is 30-0, 1:36 remaining in the second quarter. Looks like a change in quarterback. Looks like McNatt is the quarterback now. Hand off to Patterson. And he's slowing down Markeelan Batten. Have yourself a night, young man, on the offensive side of the ball and on the defensive side of the ball. Well, have yourself a half, young man, because he's played extremely well, and we're only in the first half. 3 touchdowns and about 3 tackles for loss.
Yeah, and this gets to the point where the Cardinals have to make up the decision. Are they just going to let the time run out and go to half, or are they going to try to get some yards and just try to do something later on in the second half?
I think they should try a little something here with McNatt. He's like a changing quarterback, trying to get something going on. He's going to run it to the right, and he's taken down Ty Walden, flipped in on the legs, and he fell down. I believe with McNatt at quarterback, they're going to try to do a lot of run plays, just keep the clock moving. As Atlanta's going to take a timeout, their final of the half, trying to stop the clock, trying to get the ball back.
Yeah, and since the Cardinals elected to not take a timeout right there, it seems like their game plan is going to be try to run the clock out, and I think that's why it took the Rabs so long to make the timeout, because they were trying to judge and see if Sabine was going to make the timeout or if they were going to have to.
Yeah. Third and 13 for the Cardinals. With McNatt, the receiver, at quarterback. I wonder if he can throw it. We won't find out here as Patterson runs up the middle. Stumbling and tumbling, Patterson, not Peterson.
And he gets a first down on that run.
Good run by Patterson. Patterson's been playing pretty well tonight. Just doesn't have any touchdowns to show for it. with 15 seconds remaining in this first half. Maybe just try to throw a Hail Mary ball, and McNatt's going to tuck it and run and be slammed down by C.J. Whaley. Nothing going there, and that'll bring us to halftime with your score being your Atlanta Rabbits up 30-0 against the Sabine Cardinals. And we'll take a quick break, and then the Cardinal band will perform, and then your Big Red Band from Rabbitland will perform.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Undetected vision issues can lead to difficulties in school, hinder social interactions, and even affect their self-esteem. The good news is that there's a simple solution: regular eye checkups for your child. If a vision issue is identified, corrective measures like glasses or contact lenses can make a world of difference.
The Eye Guys are a proud supporter of Rabbit TV and Atlanta High School. Go Rabs!
For the 2024 Sabine High School Strutters, Majorettes, and Sabine Cardinal Band. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you our 24-25 Sabine High School Strutters. Tonight's performance is sponsored by HLH Design. The Strutters will perform a prop routine to the Black Eyed Peas hit, I Got a Feeling. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you, representing the red, the white, and the blue, the 2024-25 Sabine High School Cardinal Band. The band is under the field direction of Senior Drum Major Brooklyn Maxwell and Junior Drum Major Kira Williams. Band members of the week are Marcus Gann, Chase Anderson, and Trout. The Cardinal Band takes pride performing the time-honored style of the United States military. Tonight in their halftime performance, they will perform a precision military marching drill to Premier Fan Factory and Queens City March. The Cardinal Band will continue their halftime performance with traditional Texas string maneuver, Tri Plura Presentum, followed by performance by the Great Gate of Kiev.
softball, Mr. Chance James and Mr. Brandon Beckett. Sponsor for the Strippers is Ms. Keisha Barnes. And sponsor for the Cardinal Majorettes is Ms. Blair Maxwell.
From Atlanta, Texas, the Atlanta High School Band, the Big Bad Band from Ravenland. This week's section of the week is the Low Reeds. The Beansmen of the week are Madison Jones and Ricky Brown. The Freshmen of the week are Lillian Mendez and Jenna Smith. All right, Friday Night Live fans, it's time to put on your cowboy hat, throw on those chaps, and saddle that horse as the Big Bad Band takes you back to the days of the lawless Wild West and presents their 2024 film production, Wanted, featuring Uninvited by Alanis Morissette and music from The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly by Ennio Morricone, including Ecstasy of Gold with soprano saxophone soloist KJ Smith. The band will close their performance with the Bon Jovi hit Dead or Alive with trumpet soloist Trinity Adams.
some area scores you may be interested in.
And we are back for some second half action here in Game Day in the A. The score is 30-0. Your Atlanta Rabbits are currently winning against the Sabine Cardinals. The Rabbits, who are 4-2 overall, 1-1 in district, and the Sabine Cardinals, who are 2-4, 0-2 in district. Looking like the Rabbits will have their record 5-2, and the Sabine Cardinals will be 2-5. But it is high school football. You never know what can happen. You never know what can happen here in the A. As you just heard Doobie popping his knuckles, those were some pretty good pops, I can't deny. And that was a pretty loud laugh.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's something up with the mics today. I mean, they're picking everything up.
Yeah, that's what mics do, usually. They pick everything up.
Yeah, but, you know, they seem a little louder today than normal. You know, a little higher pitch, but, you know, it's all good here in the A.
Yeah, it's all good. We're having a good time, Markeelan Batten, who probably one of the stars of tonight, has 3 touchdowns tonight, 2 rushing, 1 receiving. Peyton Harrison has 2 touchdowns, 2 passing touchdowns, and he had a pass deflection, almost an interception. And as your Rabbits run out on the field, a little slight jog. Here we go. The Rabbits will receive the second half kickoff. The Sabine Cardinals won the toss and elected to receive.
3:45 remaining first half. Field goal 21. Tyler Chapel Hill 0. And with 8:43 remaining in the first half, Greenfield 21, Queen City 6.
Here we go, Sabine with the kickoff, their first kickoff of the night. And looks like Sabine will go with a high kick. Cy Stroman has the fair catch. And looks like their drive will start on the Rabbits. Let's see. Rabbit 44-yard line. And any baseball fans listening, the Dodgers are currently winning against the Padres 1-0 in the top of the 6th inning.
You know, going back to that kickoff right there, you know, the little high pooch kick always ends up in Cy Stroman's hands. I mean, it's like they always kick the pooch kick over to Cy Stroman.
I don't know why you do that. Cy Stroman's got pretty sure hands.
I mean, against White Oak, he took one back, but, you know.
Cy Strap, man. Peyton Harrison at quarterback, 1 receiver left, 1 right. And he's looking right, moves up in the pocket. Good pocket presence. Throw is low to C.J. Whaley. Incomplete pass. Harrison did not have a lot of those in the first half. He threw for 2 touchdowns, though. Second and 10. Handoff Woodbury up the middle. He's got a hole. He's got some room.
See ya.
He's at the 30. He's at the 20. He might get knocked out. Oh, he breaks a tackle down at the 2-yard line, I believe. Oh, Marshawn Woodbury almost had his second touchdown of the year there.
What a great run right there out of Woodbury. And I know he's looking to get in the end zone right here because running that far and not getting in, getting so close. He's just. I guarantee they're going to hand it off to him right here.
Yeah, he did all the
Pound it up
heavy.
the middle.
He did all the heavy lifting, and I feel like you have to reward your third string back here. Or not. Oh, maybe they're going Wildcat.
We normally see a motion.
Yeah, I
in here.
almost guarantee you Woodbury will come in motion, and he does. Snap, Jaden Riley, flag on the play, false start, Rabbits. That'll back them up 5 yards. And again, we apologize for the scoreboard. The score is 30-0. Atlanta is winning, but it's just having a little malfunction right now, so please forgive us. As the Rabbits back up 5 yards. On the Cardinals' 7-yard line. Rabbits in a huddle, getting the play call. False start, possibly hurt Woodbury's chances of getting the ball here. See what they do, bring Jaden Riley in motion, flip to him. It's a pass. Jaden Riley left side going to the edge. He's got room, touchdown, Jaden Riley.
And another passing touchdown for Peyton Harrison on a little jet touch pass.
And Peyton Harrison will certainly take those passing yards and touchdown. Thank you, coach, and thank you, Jaden Riley. Good run by Jaden Riley there, just using his speed and agility to get to the left side and diving for that pylon. That'll be Harrison's third passing touchdown of the night and Jaden Riley's first receiving touchdown of the night as Whaley lines up for the PAT. Oh, and it's bobbled. CJ Whaley trying to make something of it, and he's tackled. Not the best snap. Harrison didn't catch it clean either. And the score will be 36-0. Shout out to the Atlanta Rabbit cheerleaders, cheer squad out here cheering for the Rabbits. Some of those girls who also play volleyball had a game today. I don't know what the score was on that, but Doobie, the fact checker, is going to look it up. And Whaley lining up for the kickoff. Atlanta scored in, let's do some quick math here, 1 minute and 13 seconds. And a line drive kick to the Sabine returner. And he's swarmed by a fluffle of Rabbits.
You know, something I learned today in class is the word fluffle that we've been using is actually not recognized in the dictionary as a real word yet.
It's not a real word.
Yeah, supposedly some kids thought it would be funny to create a Wikipedia page for the word fluffle, and that's how it picked up traction. People started using it, and so people thought it was a real word because there was a Wikipedia page. But they said that if it's still widely used in the next few years, the dictionary will most likely recognize it as a new word in the English language.
Some update on the word fluffle. Here's McNatt at quarterback, handoff to Patterson. He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, Wikipedia is not a reliable source, you know, as we've learned throughout our years at high school. All of our teachers always tell us that. So I find it kind of ironic that the teachers made up Fluffle. We have Fluffle. It's our advisory. And they call it Fluffle now. And it came from a Wikipedia source. So make sure it's a scholarly. I can't. Scholarly. Oh, I still can't speak. As number 20 is.
And I was unable to find out on who won between the Hooks Hornets and Atlanta Rabbits in volleyball today, but I'll keep looking and
we
try
can
to
find out. Someone
update.
can find out. Kaysen, our guy, the field agent Kaysen is going to find out.
Yeah, because I looked on Max Preps, but it says it's missing the final score, so I'm not sure. And
Cayson's a big volleyball fan, so he'll certainly find out. Here we go. Here's the pass, first pass from McNatt tonight, and it's a catch from number 21, Cole Lovelace.
And
Cole Lovelace has had 3 catches tonight. He's had some pretty good catches, but they've all been 5-yard stop routes, so he can't get a whole lot of yards.
yeah, so it looks like it's going to be about 4th and 5 for the Cardinals. And again, it looks like they are going to be forced to punt.
Had a few troubles tonight with the snap. See if number 18 can roll it in, and he does. Booming kick to Jaden Riley. Jaden Riley's going to call a fair catch, and he catches it cleanly. That'll pin the Rabbits on their own 36-yard line, 35 and a half. And from an unknown source, the Rabbits happen to win in 5 sets today against the Hooks Hornets. Shout out to the unknown source. We have no idea who you are, but thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the message. Just let me know.
Dude, we got a random message from someone. We don't know who it is, but thank you for the shout out. I really appreciate it. Rabbits winning in 5 sets. That's a big win for those Lady Rabs. Peyton Harrison slings it over the middle. Interception for the Cardinals. Number 14, Lincoln Royce. Big play for the Cardinals there. And Doobie is absolutely stunned by the person who texted him, letting him know who that the Rabbits won tonight in volleyball. He's absolutely flabbergasted.
Yeah, you know, it's just a little confusing when you get a random. See who it is now.
Oh, Mr. Gaston. Jason Gaston. Shout out that guy. He's awesome. He also cooks some really good boudin. Like, amazing. Here we go. McNatt was slinging it, had a bunch formation to the right. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Cards off of that Peyton Harrison interception.
Yeah, and that Peyton Harrison interception is really the only thing that's happened not in the Rabs' favor tonight. I mean, it's been a pretty clean game for the Rabs.
Handoff Patterson, he's hit. He does a little somersault. Clipped low by big 99 D1Z, Zamarian Ivory. And that brings up 3rd and 5. 2 receivers left, 2 right. See if McNatt goes for the throw, goes for a play action, and it's tipped up in the air. Almost caught by who is that, number 11, I believe? Terry Vandell.
Yeah, and with the fluffle of Rabbits right there, I'm surprised it wasn't intercepted because it was
Terry Vanden.
It was tipped right up in the air, and there's just a big group of Rabbits right there. I thought one of them were going to come away with an interception.
They had
right
a chance, but sending out the punt team. Look out for the fake punt here. You know, I got a hunch. You know?
Well, I don't.
I've just got a hunch right now. 4th and 5, you're down 36.
I have a feeling they're just going to boot it right here.
I got a hunch. No, my hunch was wrong. Still a good kick, though. Gonna get a good roll. Jaden Riley's gonna pick it up. Maybe not the smartest decision, but he's quick, so it doesn't matter. He's going up the right side. He's at the 40. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's got a touchdown, got a block, but there is a flag downfield. I believe it will be blocked in the back. That's what I'm assuming. It was a great effort, Jaden Riley, but I do believe it's going to be a block in the back on the Rabbits, so this one will come back. And he's just now noticing that there's a flag, and he's like, I just did all that running for nothing.
You know, you had a hunch. I kind of had a hunch. I meant to say I thought he was going to take it back right there, but no, I forgot to say it before it happened. But
yeah, you just got muted for lying. Yeah, we don't tolerate liars here, so he is currently muted. And he just unmuted himself. You can't even do that.
Yeah, well, look, Riley is just absolutely devastated right now because he's gassed. I mean, that was just such a great play out of Riley right there, and getting called back is just something you never want to happen, and I know he's extremely frustrated right now.
Yeah, very unfortunate they did all that work just for it to get called back, and he's going to take a breather, and I don't blame him.
I'm unsure on who the penalty flag was thrown on. I saw Cy Stroman discussing something with the referee.
I did too.
Kind of saying that he had his hands away and didn't touch him, but you know.
Yeah, you never
not really
know.
Sure.
It doesn't really matter. Whoever it is will probably get an earful in film. Harrison with the handoff, Jamarian Ivory. Haven't seen a whole lot of him tonight. Left side, he's averaged 10 yards a carry this year. And not anymore, though, because he had 10 carries for 140 yards. His 11th carry went for 3. Second and 7 for the Rabs. 2 receivers to the right. Rabbits like to throw out of this formation, but they'll run it here. Right side, Jamarian Austin.
Austin won't deal with the carry.
But he'll move the chains there, Jamarian Ivory. Jamarian Austin, I'm sorry. I keep confusing Jamarian Ivory and Jamarian Austin. Excuse me, I apologize. I'm 0 for 2 right now.
Yeah, and I think I'm 4 for 4 on my calls today, right? So looks like.
I wouldn't push it. You might get muted again. Here we go. 3 receivers, bunch formation on the left, 1 on the right. Harrison bobbles the snap. He's going to take it himself on the right side and tries to plow over a guy, and he lets him hear about it. Number 12 on the tackle, Ashton Tave.
Is it Tave or is it Tave?
I'm going to go with Tave. I'm in Atlanta, Texas right now.
You know, you gotta always keep an open mind on things like that.
I guess so. I got to be more open-minded. 1st and 10 for the Rabs.
And I wonder when we get to the point where if we'll see any backup quarterback action like the sophomore Evan Mitchell. And
oh, he's slung down by big number 24, Zane Shear. The Shear Spear got him.
And not sophomore, I mean junior Evan Mitchell.
Second
and 13. Wonder what the Rabs will do here. Might go with a little play action. 1 receiver to the left, 1 on the right. Might go a little play action. Jaden Riley on a 5-yard out. Or they'll hand it off to Woodbury up the right side. He's got room to run. Oh, he's taken down by number 12, Ashton Tave.
For a gain of about 11 yards, so it looks like the Rabs will have a 3rd and 2 on the 50-yard line.
And after that good run, it wouldn't surprise me if they go back to Woodbury here.
And right now, it really just looks like both teams are starting to get a little tired, starting to
milk the clock a little bit.
Yeah, and it just looks like both teams are kind of just walking around a little bit, like they don't have as much endurance because, you know, it is the air's a little thinner today.
Here we go, handoff Woodbury, left side. He's got room to run. 30, 20, 10, Marshawn Woodbury, touchdown. First of the night, second on the year.
You know, earlier when he broke off that big run and he got tackled down at the 2-yard line, he was not going to let that happen again. He was getting in that end zone no matter what.
He was not going to let that slide. And that bumps up the Rabbit score to 42. This Rabbit rushing attack has been very good tonight. 3 rushing touchdowns. 2 from Markeelan Batten and 1 from Marshawn Woodbury. The running backs coach has got to love it. Coach Mack. C.J. Whaley on the kick. Low kick. But it's good nonetheless. And that'll make the score 43-0.
With 4:03 remaining in the third quarter, we score Rabbit 43, Cardinals 0.
And you know, during this break in the action, I always want to give a shout out to the people that make this possible. Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, the guys of TXK, Red River Lumber, Price Hardware, Terry's Treasures, and the Rabbit Patch, which is open till midnight tonight since it's game day in the A. So might as well run by, you know, get yourself some fries, maybe a burger. Their burgers are really good. And also just a reminder to shop locally. Help these local businesses out in Atlanta. I've got some really good stuff in Atlanta, so might as well just shop locally. Whaley with this kickoff crew.
And another boom out of Whaley.
Oh, and a boom from Evan Mitchell, the backup quarterback. Evan Mitchell looked like a torpedo going for that guy.
Man, that right there, that's what we call a double boom.
Yeah, no, that one didn't land. That one didn't land. Sorry you guys had to hear that. I'm going to go ahead and mute him. Yeah, those are one of those thoughts that you have in your head, and you're like, wow, this is going to be really, really good, and then it's just really, really bad.
No, that's a shout-out to AJ and Big Justice, the TikTokers, you know, the
Yeah, I don't want to hear about that, so we're going to mute him again. And he's just unmuted himself with his long arms. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Long throw, and out of reach for Lovelace. Lovelace, who I think has the most receptions tonight for the Cardinals, has got 3. Got 3 catches, about 15 yards for Lovelace. I like them going to him, though. He's been a pretty reliable receiver. No drops tonight. And, you know, might as well air it out with McNatt. You're down 43 with 3 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter, so might as well start airing it out. McNatt's going to keep it himself. Oh, he slung around, goes back left. Oh, he makes a man miss. What a stop and start from McNatt, but he's still tackled down by Evan Mitchell. He'll get the TFL. Evan Mitchell, number 9, and his cousin Eli Mitchell, number 8, playing side by side here on this defense. Both the juniors.
Cardinals facing 3rd down and 12.
McNatt dropping back, throws left to Royce was in the area, but not close enough to catch it there. And that'll bring up another punt. So if you really like special teams, this has been a pretty good game to watch. Whole lot of punts from the Cardinals tonight. And pretty good defense from the Rabs. They've done their part tonight, holding the Cards to 0. Only getting in Atlanta territory once, and that's a high punt with a pretty bad bounce. It'll be down at around the Rabbit, let's see, 43-yard line.
Ball will be killed inside the Cardinals 45-yard line by number 8, Tyler Hurst.
Here we go, bringing up this Rabbit offense. See if Peyton Harrison trots out or no. We get a look at the backup quarterback, Evan Mitchell. Love to see these backups getting some reps in.
Just like number 17, Easton Patterson, who's in at receiver.
And you got Liam McKinney in at tight end, number 44. Handoff Jamarian Austin, left side. And he's slung down.
We love to see the younger guys, some of the backups, get some good reps and real game time action right here because you know there's you never really know what's going to happen later on in the season, and the more experience they have going late into the season and into the playoffs, the better.
For sure, you gotta love when these guys get their chance to shine in these moments, putting in that hard work at practice. Hand off to Austin, right side. Gives the man a stiff arm, but he's taken down. Number 22, Charles Gibson on the tackle.
But the run was good for a first down, so now the Rabs will start with a 1st and 10 on the Cardinal 30-yard line.
Under 2 minutes in this third quarter. Looks like a little confusion from Liam McKinney on what the play is as the play clock is winding down. Here's the snap. Hand off to Austin. Left side, beats a man, beats Royce, and Jamari Austin just refused to go down until he had 6 Cardinals, looks like, trying to tackle him.
Now it looks like number 16, Marshawn Woodbury, is going back into the game. So we'll see if he's going in for Austin, or maybe we'll see like a tandem set right here, 2 tailbacks.
Always a fan of the tandem set, and it looks like Austin will check out.
Yeah, after that right there, running through 3 or 4 guys and getting slung down by 6 guys, you gotta take a break on the sideline.
Getting a little tired, don't blame him. Woodbury in the backfield, already hit pay dirt once tonight. And off up the middle, has a hole. Good blocking by the O-line. And that'll move the chains. And looks like that will bring us to the end of the third quarter if Atlanta does not decide to run another play. They don't have to. And Coach Morton looks like he is calling his squad over to talk about it. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. And we're going to do a little something for y'all tonight. Oh, first, I want to shout out all of our sponsors. Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, the I Guys of TXK, Red River Lumber, Price Hardware, Terry's Treasures, and the Rabbit Patch is open until midnight tonight. Our tech producer, Camden, had the idea of doing a little sports trivia. So Doobie's going to try to give me some general sports trivia. Dewey's going to try to give me some questions, see if I can answer them, and you can play along at home if you're still with us. We did this a little last year. So, Doobie, go ahead. Shoot at me. What do I got?
You know, we're going to start it off easy. You know, how often are the Olympics held?
How often are the Olympics held? So, if you're at home thinking about your answer, I already know my answer. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Every 4 years, the Olympics are held.
Okay, and then throughout the world, what is known as the king of all sports?
Oof. The king of all sports. I'll let you think of it at home. It's a pretty obvious answer. We should all know it. Not exactly popular over here, but they call it football over there in Europe. I would imagine soccer or football is the king of sports.
Okay, now, what about how many dimples does a golf ball normally have, like on average?
Wow. Dimples on a golf ball. Me and Doobie, who play a little golf every now and then, I don't know. Probably in the hundreds, I would have to assume. I don't know. I'm going to guess around 250. It
says on average between 300 and 500.
Wow. Really? That many? That's crazy. Here we go. Evan Mitchell at quarterback. Handoff Woodbury, and he stood up in the backfield. 300 to 500 dimples? That's insane. I mean, I thought 250 was kind of like pushing it. I thought that was kind of like, wow. Well, I guess I should go home and count all the dimples. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be horrible. That sounds like a punishment. Shout out to any golf coaches that are listening. If your team ever does something bad, make them count the amount of dimples on a golf ball. That'll take up some time. Because you'd have to mark every dimple, or otherwise you'd probably recount the dimples.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a fair assumption. 2nd and 13 after that Woodbury run for a loss of 3. Mitchell's going to hand it off to Woodbury here. Get a decent little gain, and the pile's still moving. Looked like a little tug of war.
Looks like a gain of about 9 yards for Woodbury. 8 or 9 yards right there, setting the Rabs up for about a 3rd and 4.5.
Something like that. Here we go. I wonder if Evan Mitchell's going to throw it here. They've handed the ball off every time he's been in at quarterback, but you'd love to see the inexperienced junior get some reps throwing the ball. He's a pretty salty baseball player, so let's see if he throws it here. And he's going to hand off to Austin right side, and Austin will move the chains. There's a flag on the play. I'm going to assume it might be a face mask or maybe a hold on the receiver. I don't know. We'll wait for the call. Looked to be that they threw the flag when Austin was getting tackled, so either they noticed the hold late or, like I said, it was a face mask. Be interested to see. And it was a face mask against the defense. Half the distance to the goal there for the Rabbits, and they get an automatic first down. I'm still flabbergasted that a golf ball's got 300 to 500 dimples. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I say we fact check it. But don't check Wikipedia, of course. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Mitchell's going to keep it himself up the middle. Did he get it? And he did! Touchdown, Evan Mitchell. You got to love to see it for the young junior. Getting a touchdown. All the PAT team congratulate him. I believe that's his first touchdown of the year. And Coach Morton had to remind him that since you're the quarterback, you also got to hold the ball on the PAT attempt. And a good hold by the backup quarterback and a good kick from Whaley. That'll bump the score up to 50. A 50 burger for the Rabs. 50-0 with 9:51 remaining in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and for the Rabs, this is the 3rd time all year where they have put up 50-plus points in a football game, with previously putting up 60 against Mount Vernon and then 71 against White Oak in the previous home game.
And, you know, this one's got to feel good for the Rabs you know, getting blown out away against Jefferson last week, it feels really good. It's got to feel really good to come home field, defend your turf, put up a 50-burger, possibly more, against district competition, especially last year since the game was so close, needing last-minute heroics from Braylon Rowe and Peyton Harrison in a 40-37 nail-biter.
Yeah, especially whenever it's a district matchup, whenever every single game matters. Because you're fighting for a playoff spot, and the better you do in district, the better seed you're going to have to set you up better in the playoffs.
And if you're Sabine here, you have to wonder, there's got to be a what if, a lot of what ifs going on right now. What if your starting quarterback was healthy? Because overall, Sabine has not looked that bad. They've just struggled at the quarterback position, starting with Pabuda and then going to McNatt. And you have to feel like if they had their starting quarterback, maybe this game would probably be a whole lot closer. And here's the return from number 11, taken down by Caleb Francisco, number 4. And it looks like number 13 for the Rabs maybe got one of the Sabine players' towel. I don't know if he appreciated that very much.
You know, and while I've been doing a little bit of research into dimples on golf balls, I actually found out that at one point there was a golf ball that was created that had 1,700 dimples.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if it was bigger than the normal.
And there was also one in the early 1900s that had square dimples.
Well, look at you, doing some research. And Sabine offense trots back out, having a rough night tonight. McNatt with the throw, incomplete for Lovelace. I can't really call that a drop. That was pretty good defense there from number 21, Kason Bird. That incomplete pass does stop the clock from moving. McNatt with the handoff to number 10 up the middle. Number 10 is Jeremiah Flanagan.
And that will set the Cardinals up with a 3rd and 4 on the Cardinal 41-yard line.
Flanagan, who also is a pretty good-sized back, much like Patterson, but I think Flanagan's got a little bit more speed and agility than Patterson. Patterson's more of a downhill, run-you-over kind of back. Flanagan looks to be a little bit more balanced based off that run. As you see, a nice little spin move, but not his fault. Offensive line there didn't hold up a whole lot. And there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, it looks like number 20 kind of just held on, or it looks like number 13 for the Rabbits kind of just stood. I think it was Caden Linwood.
Yes.
Just him and number 20 for the Sabine Cardinals, Hunter Murray, were engaged in some blocking, and it kind of went a little bit after the whistle.
And the unsportsmanlike penalty goes on number 20 of Sabine, Hunter Murray.
And that is because whenever number 13, Caden Linwood, tried to walk away, number 20 kind of wrapped around his legs and tried to pull him to the ground.
It's been a little chippy tonight, about as chippy as you can get with the Rabbits up 50.
And it looks like we have someone new back to return the punt. Is that number 5, DeCarvier Range?
I believe so. Either him or number 15. And it's a pretty good punt.
Never mind, it is number 15, DeAndre Simmons.
And he'll let that one go. That one trickled down to the Rabbit 37-yard line. As the Atlanta band plays their spin on Country Roads Take Me Home. looks like a timeout for the Rabbits. Didn't want to get a delay of game penalty. And there's a zebra meeting.
And it looks like the Rabs have even more backups and now letting some more guys get reps. I saw number 25, Taiwan Henderson out there. I saw number 54, Robert Ammons. I believe there are a few more, but I was unable to see their jerseys.
What do you think the Zebras were talking about when they had their little meeting? Do you think the Zebras all, like, after the game, you think they all get together?
The zeal of Zebras?
The zeal of Zebras?
The zeal?
You think they share a nice meal together?
I mean, if I was them, I would go share a meal at the Rabbit Patch.
I would too. They're open till midnight. I mean, you might as well.
Yeah, why not? I mean, they're open for a reason because you got to go there and eat and go get some good seasoned fries.
Exactly. And I know the Zebras might be vegetarians, so hey, the Rabbits the Rabbit Patch has got some great salads.
Yeah, and some good wraps.
Exactly.
They have food for everybody, you know.
Exactly. Thought maybe Evan Mitchell had a little play action there, but hand off to Woodbury. Offensive line not really helping him out much. And that'll bring about 3rd and long for the Rabs.
And it also looks like one of the other guys out there is number 19, Magic Fortson, who's in for the first time tonight.
Nice name. It'll be a handoff to Woodbury, right side. Oh, it plows over a guy. Number 4, Tyler Beebe, got the wrong end of that one.
Now it looks like it's going to be about 4th and 6 for the Rabs. And it looks like they will be going with the smart move and punting right here as they are up 50-0.
Might as well.
It looks like big number 65, Ty Walden, didn't realize that it was punting formation. He didn't know he had to be out there and go and block somebody.
So he ran out on the field real quick like. Pretty fast for an offensive line. Booming kick from Harrison. Kicks it over the Sabine returner's hand, and that ball is rolling inside the 10-yard line. What a punt, Peyton Harrison.
I believe that's his 2nd punt on the night, pinning the Sabine offense inside of their own 10-yard line.
Cards deep in their own territory after the great Harrison punt. Hand off to Flanagan. Flanagan making some moves.
Yeah, good spin move right there. He juked out about 2 or 3 guys, but was eventually met by a plethora of rabbits.
He was trying so hard not to say fluffle.
Yeah, you know, trying to throw some more words out there because, you know.
Gotta expand the vocab.
Yeah. Now about a 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals.
And off to Patterson up the middle, and he's slung down. Keaton Kenny leading the charge.
Looks like a gain of only about 1 yard, so it will be a 3rd and 4, only about half a yard actually, so it's going to be about 3rd and 4.5 for the Cardinals. Still deep in their own territory on their own 13.5-yard line.
And that's one thing about Patterson. Patterson is rarely going to get negative yards. He's always falling forward. He's a pretty big back, so it's hard to take him down.
Same thing with number 16 for the Rabbits, Marshawn Woodbury. He might get hit 2-3 yards in the backfield. And just like Jamarian Austin, they might get hit 2-3 yards in the backfield, but most of the time they're going to be able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And Sabine's going to take a timeout, and I think we will too. So we'll be right back after some commercials.
Undetected vision issues can lead to difficulties in school, hinder social interactions, and even affect their self-esteem. The good news is that there's a simple solution: regular eye checkups for your child. If a vision issue is identified, corrective measures like glasses or contact lenses can make a world of difference.
The Eye Guys are a proud supporter of Rabbit TV and Atlanta High School. Go Rabs!
My bad. Here we go. Sabine offense is back up on the field, 3rd and 4.
You were just vibing with the band a little
I was
too
vibing
much,
with
you know?
the band. I unmuted
That
myself
great
a little
big
bit too early.
bad band from Rabbit Land.
And looks like Sabine's got a, oh, never mind. I thought Sabine had the receiver to the left was so far over there, I didn't even see the Atlanta player. I thought he was uncovered there for a second.
Yeah, it looked like the dazzle of refs, right? Or dazzle of zebras, sorry.
Thought it was a zeal.
Dazzle, zeal.
Oh, right, it's interchangeable.
Yeah,
my bad.
interchangeable.
I forgot, my bad. And that's one thing I haven't really understood about this Sabine offense is putting that receiver so far out wide. I guess they're trying to get some space, maybe so that corner doesn't really affect the run game as much. But that receiver is so far left. I mean, that's such a long throw. You feel like if he was maybe closer, it'd be an easier throw if you wanted to pass it here, which 2nd and 10 about. So but they'll run it from Patterson. Evan Mitchell get another TFL. He's had a pretty salty game tonight on the defensive side of the ball and got a rushing touchdown playing quarterback.
Yeah, probably is by far his best game all season. He's been flying across the field on defense, being involved in every single play. And just been great for the Rabs tonight. So now the Sabine Cardinals will have a 3rd and 9 from their own 8-yard line.
You know, I feel like you just got to try something here. Maybe go with a little trick play action. Just maybe run a play you don't often run. Just try to get some in-game reps. And quarterback's going to keep it. Went right, then went left for a gain of nada. And the Sabine punt unit trots back out onto the field.
Yeah, and you know, even though they're down by 50 right now, and their offense hasn't had great production today, we would love to see, you know, some boot play action plays, just some more like variety out of the offense, because we know that they have an injured quarterback, and that's their offensive production has been down a lot. What a booming kick, right? Great bounce by the ball. Great Sabine bounce right there.
Great bounce by the ball.
Yeah, by the ball. I mean,
ball's a paid actor.
Yep. But you know, Sabine, their starting quarterback, he's out, and since he's been injured, their offensive production's been down. But at one point, the younger guys have to step up, and they really can't step up in their role if they don't they're not experiencing a big variety of plays, and they're just running the same things over and over.
Yeah, I definitely would have liked to see some variety. I know the quarterback position has been a tough spot for the Cardinals, but maybe just something like play action boot screen or just something. Try to get your explosive players in some space. You know, Haven't really done that a lot tonight. Kind of just handing the ball up the mid, or kind of lazy, if you'd ask me. Just kind of lazy play calling. Here we go. Here's the play from Mitchell. Looks like a false start, but it's not called. Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, and I mean, Sabine on the offensive side, what has worked mostly all night is the little 5-yard stop routes.
The stop route, when done, had been effective. I think they ran it 4 times, and it was completed 3 out of the 4 times to Loveless. Loveless had pretty sure hands. They targeted him 5 times tonight. He had 3 catches for about 15 yards. I would have liked to see, like you said, see that a little bit more. These Atlanta DBs were playing so far off of the Cardinals receivers. They were just giving them so much room. It's like, I feel like it would have been easier for them to just throw a little slant route, or maybe, like you said, a 5-yard stop. Mitchell hand off to Woodbury. Met in the backfield. Try to get some positive yards, but he will not. Bring him about 2nd and 16.
And as the time continues to run out, it looks like this play will most likely take us under 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. And it will be a 2nd and 16 for the Rabbits.
Mitchell in the pistol. Woodbury behind him. Handoff left side, Woodbury. And Woodbury's got some room to run, pushing off defenders. That'll be a good gain for Woodbury. About a gain of 10. Maybe 9.
Great gain right there for Woodbury, though.
Gain of 10. Good run.
Yeah.
Woodbury's had himself a night, too, hitting pay dirt. Got himself a tutty.
Yeah, and I mean, he's probably right over 100 yards. Probably around 115, 120 rushing yards on the day.
For sure.
Because he's had 2 40-plus yard runs on the night, with 1 going for a touchdown. And
so let's think touchdowns. Peyton Harrison has had 3 passing touchdowns tonight. DeCarvier Range, 1 receiving touchdown. Jaden Riley, another receiving touchdown. Markeelan Batten had 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown, as Woodbury runs it up on the left side. Woodbury also has a touchdown, and Evan Mitchell had a touchdown. So I think that is the touchdown count. I think I got everybody. And CJ Whaley had a field goal. That was good.
Yep.
And a bunch of extra points. He's only missed 1 extra point tonight. Wait. No, he didn't really miss the second one. It was just, he didn't really, I don't think he attempted. Well, I guess it still counts as a failed extra point.
Yeah, the bobbled snap.
The bobbled snap, yeah, but that's not really his fault. So good game from your kicker tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it will go down as a missed PAT, because he never made contact with the ball. He never actually kicked the ball. So
yeah, I don't think he will either. As the play clock winds down, and just Sabine players snapping off the ball, and here we go. I believe that will end it. Yeah, it will. Score will be 50-0. Your Atlanta Rabbits dominate here in Game Day in the A. I'd like to shout out all of our sponsors: Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, the guys of TXK, Red River Lumber, Price Hardware, Terry's Treasures, and the Rabbit Patch, which is open until midnight. And of course, we would like to thank Mr. Whitehead for all the work he does. Thanks to Camden, working on the tech. And my name is Will Davis.
And mine is Michael Dubuson.
And we'll see you next time on Game Day in the A.